Hi everyone! I finally got a chance to do a video of my new craft space, and I decided I'm going to share it with you guys. And I've gotten rid of a lot of my stuff, especially the punches, which I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet. Sell, give away, I'm not sure yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and thanks for watching. The first section of my room is actually my desk with my computer, where I do my planning, pay bills, etc. I have my speaker in the corner, my microphone. That silver pineapple shaped thing is actually a candle from TJ Maxx. Those two little shape crystal leaves came from a thrift shop, and I just put my jewelry in them. This is a pretty coaster I got from TJ Maxx. Then above my desk I have 4 shelves with thrift shop finds, and I love them so much. They're all in my favorite colors. As you can tell, I love the color blue in all shades, and anything I see that is blue or close to it, I love to display them in my room. That pretty vase with the flower, I'm not sure where it's from. I mean, it's from a thrift shop, but I'm not sure who made it or where it originated from, but I love it. Then I have my pretty frame in the back there with my positive quotes. In the back of the computer, I have one of those under the counter lighting bar thingies that I got from Amazon, and I love it. This pretty lamp came from TJ Maxx online. And I have a pretty glass plate I got from a thrift shop. Then I move over to this pretty picture frame I got. I can't remember where I got it from, but it's over my bed, and I love the colors. This chair came from TJ Maxx online, and I love the tufted pattern in the back. I just have 2 rugs covering it to keep it clean, the fabric. On my bed, those 4 pretty glittery pillows came from TJ Maxx online, and that section in the corner with all those drawer units and stuff right here, I actually have my makeup and nail supplies over in this corner. That frame picture with the dragonflies came from TJ Maxx clearance for $7. So here I have this candle holder from Bath & Body, and I have the bottle with my lotion in it. My perfumes over here. This mirror came from TJ Maxx. I also have this little cute little tin came from Hershey's Park. This drawer unit came from IKEA, and I just decorated with some scrapbook paper. On the top, you see more perfumes. My son got me that flower bomb for Christmas, and that's the box it came in, and I couldn't get rid of the box. It's so pretty. Then it's in this pineapple. The cover comes off, and it has some cotton swabs and stuff in it. That box that looks like a book has my nail plates in it. This is a little evening purse I got from a shop in my area, and I had it now for years, and I love the colors in it, so I display it. These drawers contain the makeup supplies and nail supplies. That little owl came from TJ Maxx, and those 2 rabbit images and the 2 frame pieces on the side came from a thrift shop, and I love them so much. I had them for like 10 years now. I'm not sure where they originated from, but I got them in the thrift shop for about $2, I believe, at the time. This pretty dresser, I think it's called a dresser or armoire, Came from the same thrift shop. I had it for years, and I showed it in a video before, and I love it so much. In this corner I have 3 pretty frame pieces from TJ Maxx, and that lamp is also from TJ Maxx clearance for 30 bucks. And all these dishes I got at the same thrift shop that I'm sad to say is no longer in business. And I actually miss going there on Saturdays to see the new stuff, but I was so lucky to be there that day when I grabbed these dishes, and I paid like $100 for this set. And there's another set on the bottom that I've never seen the pattern before. I believe that's an older pattern, and I got that for $30. So I was very happy, and I don't have anywhere to display them, so I display them in my room and just love looking at them. This is the other piece that matches the armoire, and on that I have this 2-piece tray set I also got at the thrift shop, and they're so pretty. I've never seen anything like it before, and all these things I've had for years. This pineapple came from TJ Maxx, and as you can see, that pretty piece of furniture, and it's solid and beautiful and luscious and everything. In the corner there I have this typewriter that I bought from eBay. Now I'm going over to my craft space, and as you can see, I still have that unit from Michaels, and I have my Faith blocks displayed, and all my inks and Copic markers. Those 2 lights you see over my desk I purchased on Amazon, and they were like $8, but they're very, as long as you put the right bulb, they're very nice to keep on the light when you're doing your videos. The 2 lamps came from TJ Maxx online. The 2 frame pieces, so pretty, came from TJ Maxx online. That S at the top from Marshalls, and you can see my distress inks, both regular and oxide. Then I have the Stampin Up Inks that I bought so many years ago. This is the first set of ink pads I bought, and they're still luscious. I have not re-inked them or anything, and they still have a lot of juice in them, and I've owned them for so many years. Some of them are not even some of them have been retired, and they're still going great. On each side I have my ink pads. I have Mama Elephant, Lawn Fawn, MFT, Hero Arts. Then I have my Copics at the bottom. In the corner you see that nice vase that I have my glitter pens in them. My trimmer is on my desk. I have the Tim Holtz glass mat, and my trusty Big Shot that I had for so many years, and it's still working excellently. Under my desk, sorry for the glare, that's that on the counter lighting again. I have 2 baskets that I keep my new purchases and stuff that I'm working on. And in the middle you can see the We Are Memory Keepers embellishment holder. And these 2 drawer units are from Michaels, and I love them, although they're getting a negative rap on YouTube. As you can see, I covered my desk with some contact paper that looks like wood, and covered my Alex drawers also. And in the left Alex unit, in the first drawer, I have a bunch of tools and tape. In the second drawer, I have these sticker makers. I call them sticker makers. They make epoxy stickers. This drawer is all adhesives. My glue gun, my tape runner, my foam adhesives, liquid adhesives. In this drawer, I have those spray bottles from Ranger, and I have my scrap pieces of cardstock and my watercolor cardstock, Nina cardstock. In the bottom drawer, I have pre-made cards, envelopes, and bags to store my cards in. On the right unit, I have in the first drawer, I have a bunch of tools and pens and mishmash of stuff. In the next drawer, again, a mishmash of stuff. I have some mini punches and erasers and stuff. In this drawer, I have things to clean and my clear blocks. This came from Amazon and it keeps my wipes very nicely. And I keep those Mentos containers because they come in very handy for storage. And this drawer, I have embossing powders, melted powders, and a bunch of embellishments. And in the last drawer, I have my daubers and alcohol inks and some adhesive stuff. In the middle there, I have this punch from Martha Stewart that I've been keeping. I'm thinking about selling it. I don't know yet, but it's the Bat Punch from Martha Stewart, brand new in the package, and I'm figuring out what to do with it. I've had it now for about a couple years in my drawer. I don't know, because I already have one that I'm using, so I'll see what I'll do with that. In the micros units, I have most of my watercolor supplies, and I'm going to try this Mega Flakes that I bought the other day. I'm going to see if I can make a card with it. In this drawer, I have my Misties and my score board. The top drawer has my scissors and those mini punches that I love so much. In this corner, I have two of the Antonius frame and wire basket sets from IKEA that I store all my stamp sets in. I have them stacked on each other. At the bottom, I have some of the 12x12 pattern papers that I have that I love and kept. Though in the corner right there, you see a few of the punches that I kept. And I have 1, 2, 4 baskets stacked with stamp sets from different companies. My favorites are at the top, which is Lawn Fawn, Clearly Solid. And then we have MFT, Salmon Says Stamp, all that good stuff. And I love all of them. I don't know, I have to sort my stamps and probably get rid of some of them. As you can see, I have the under counter lighting so I can see better in the corner. And these punches are some of the few that I kept, my favorites. The back of the closet door, I have that ink swatch system that Jennifer McGuire showed us how to do. I have my Nouveau drops. Above my stamps, I have my embossing powders. A set of them are in two spinning spice racks. That blue aqua color came from QVC a couple years ago, and it's 3 stacked together. This one is a nail polish holder with my favorite liquid ink, and this spice rack also holds all my embossing powders. The first Rascal cart holds my 6x6 paper pads. I have my distress markers on the second shelf, and these binders on the top shelf holds all the images for my stamp sets, so all the stamp sets that I own. Before I make a card, I actually go to the binders and pick out my image that I would love to use on that card, and then I decide what kind of card I would make. So that's why I have an image of all the stamp sets I own, and I have them numbered. That way, once I look into the binder, I can find the stamp set that I want right away. Then I have this four shelf Alex unit, and I found the fridge bins on Walmart in white, which I was very happy to see. I wish I had known there was white before. I would have white for my stamp sets also, but I found them on Walmart, and I have all my dies in those. And on top of the Alex unit, I have a box filled with cardstock, 8x8 cardstock and 6x6 cardstock, and little knickknacks that I got from TJ Maxx, of course. And that candle holder came from Bath and Body Works, and of course I'm burning a Bath and Body Works candle, and I love candles. Back down on the first shelf of the Alex unit again. I'm sorry, not Alex, the Calyx unit. And I'm just showing you how I have my dies divided into company. And on the bottom, these 2 boxes that fit in the Calyx came from Walmart also, and they were very cheap. It was only $11 for 2 of them. And I just store my embossing folders. These boxes hold all my embossing folders. Then I still have my Sizzix Sidekick, which I still use. And the other side, I have this binder holds all the images for my dies, and I have a bunch of background stamps and these large stamp sheets from the Green Farm, and they're so cute. behind the calyx, I have two Alex units from IKEA, which I'm going to share what's in them. The first drawer has wood mount stamps, the ones that I kept, which are my favorite. I have a bunch that I'm trying to give away, get rid of, I'm not sure. So these are the ones I kept because they're my favorite. Second drawer, same, some from Stampin Up, which I love. These ones from the $1.50 bin at Michael's for Halloween. Then the next drawer has more stamps, like I said, the ones that I really loved. This one has a bunch of background stamps, and this stamp right here I love so much. I think I got it at Joann's. The next drawer has a bunch of different things, ink pads, extra ink pads, my stamp positioner. Next one has adhesive, like adhesive dots, tape runners, that foam tape I just purchased, and some adhesive sheets. Next drawer hold my trimmers and some embellishments. Those embellishments I had for so long from QVC, and I still love them, don't want to get rid of them. Then the next has two of my favorite drawers. These are all my sequins. Oh, it's so pretty. This one has some more embellishments, and the other two bottom one has some older tools, craft tools. My second Roscoe cart has all the stuff I use for my planners, and holds all the cardstock on the two bottom shelves. Behind the door to my room, I have a shelf unit with all my candles. I love candles, so I always have them burning. And I get, I only get Bath and Body when they're on sale, and other ones I get from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And in my closet, I have all the drawer units I used to have in my room, and they just hold knickknacks and tools and some papers and extra stuff. On my door still has my flowers. So I'm going to give you another span of the room. As you can see, it's very bright and inviting. I love to be in here. The highlight of my day is to come to the door and walk in this room, and it makes me happy. I'm planning a giveaway soon, not sure when. I'm trying to get back into the swing of making videos and stuff, so hopefully soon. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my new space and have a little fun for now. I forgot to mention that my desk is a little higher than regular because I have those legs on the desktop, so I had to add a lift on my chair to be at desk level. I forgot to also mention that my calyx unit is on wheels, so I'm able to move it around and get to my storage in the back of it, so it's pretty easy to maneuver around. And that's it for my video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.